don't really even like to get undressed in front of my husband.
A call Kurtis investigation tonight. Patients who went under the knife say that they were left deformed, even paralyzed, at the hands of a Rockland doctor.
Kurtis has uncovered that this gynecologist turned cosmetic surgeon has a troubled past.
Dr. Efrain Gonzalez was stripped of his license before. Women say they went to see him after seeing his low prices online. He also does Groupon deals, but you're about to see how some women look now. We want to warn you, some of these images you're about to see are graphic.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Learning to handwrite all over again.
That looks nothing like my signature.
Roseville's Amy Rose now lives with a paralyzed hand. The single mom says Dr. Efrain Gonzalez, who runs Advanced Med Spa in Rockland, carelessly cut through 2 critical nerves during a breast augmentation. Can you feel that? You can't feel anything right now?
No.
She says 2 neurologists have told her she may never regain full use of her fingers.
I was devastated. It's shocking. It's hard. Like, how do you accept that this is your situation?
Tummy tuck patient Hope Moon says Dr. Gonzalez mutilated her belly button.
It's just deformed looking.
And left her with a massive infection. More than a year later, she lives with this nasty scar hip to hip.
It wasn't what I expected at all.
And there are others.
I think something's very, very wrong.
Sacramento attorney Michelle Jenny represents 12 Dr. Gonzalez patients, including this woman. Jenny says no longer has a belly button after a tummy tuck.
This is her belly button, or where it should be.
And this woman, she says, lost her nipple after a breast augmentation.
It got infected, it fell off.
Jenny says none of these patients realize Dr. Gonzalez's background is in gynecology. While Gonzalez claims on his resume to have taken numerous medical courses in cosmetic surgery, we have learned he was never formally trained in plastic surgery during his residency, something he admits to in this deposition.
Is it true that during your residency you didn't have any training in cosmetic surgery?
It's very true.
And had they known what his real training was, they wouldn't have gone to him.
He's giving us a black eye.
Plastic surgeon Dr. Terry Zimmerman leads the Greater Sacramento Plastic Surgical Society and has seen patients after Dr. Gonzalez operated on them.
They're under the illusion that he's a highly trained, well-respected plastic surgeon, but nothing could be further from the truth.
Before moving to California, we've learned Dr. Gonzalez practiced cosmetic surgery in Puerto Rico, but his medical license there was taken away in 2006. Court documents show he had been practicing in the specialty of plastic surgery without being certified as a plastic surgeon, as required by a new law there. The decision also says a patient may have died following one of his treatments. It may be the law in Puerto Rico, but we have learned here in California, it's perfectly legal for a doctor to treat a patient outside the scope of their training. A foot doctor can perform brain surgery in their office. A pediatrician can do a heart transplant, and a gynecologist can perform a tummy tuck or breast augmentation. Dr. Zimmerman thinks the law should be changed. He's concerned doctors like Gonzalez could end up killing somebody.
We've brought it to the attention of the medical board. They are investigating this surgeon, but it is taking quite a long time.
The state filed a complaint against Gonzalez last year for gross negligence and incompetence involving another patient's breast rejuvenation. But that case is not scheduled to go before a judge until August of next year. Despite other women saying they too have complained to the medical board, the agency, tasked with protecting the public, has allowed Gonzalez to continue treating patients.
If the medical board, with all the other complaints that have happened before me, would have done something and taken away his license and shut him down, like, I wouldn't be in this situation.
You think the state could have saved you?
I do.
The medical board won't comment on open investigations. We reached out repeatedly to Dr. Gonzalez and visited his office. He has never returned our calls.
I'm a leader. There's followers, there's leaders. I'm a leader.
In this deposition, he says he does more cosmetic surgery in the region than any other group and suggests this as the reason his competitors are critical of him.
Since I know I'm a cosmetic surgeon, they're going to say my work is bad because they don't want me competing with them.
And it's not a matter of competition here by any means. It's a matter of patient safety.
I'm just thankful that I came out alive.
Women thought Dr. Gonzalez would make them feel better about themselves.
I feel like my body's ruined, that it's ugly.
Yeah. Okay.
Amy had to figure out how to be a mom to a 3-year-old
Come on.
using just one hand.
I want to be able to take care of my son without it being a struggle.
These patients now fearing a lifetime of struggles for the way they say Dr. Gonzalez left their bodies.
I just want my hand back.
Dr. Gonzalez claims he has done thousands of surgeries. He runs Advanced Med Spa in Rockland and also has an office in Sacramento. So far, 6 patients are suing Dr. Gonzalez, and more lawsuits are expected.
Kurtis, what in the world is taking so long with this medical board? I mean, how long does it take them to investigate a case?
Well, in discipline cases, the target from when they received the complaint until there's discipline is 1.5 years. But we're hearing on average it takes about 2.5 years. Now, they do have the power to immediately go and take away a doctor's license if they feel like he or she is an immediate risk to the patients, could cause harm to the patients. That has not happened.
2.5 years.
Yes.
But how would any of us know if our doctor is qualified?
You know, you should be asking questions, very simple questions that you could ask. You want to know what their training is, how many procedures have they performed, do they have hospital privileges, which allows them to treat you in a hospital. Not every doctor has those privileges. Are they board certified, which means they're certified in their specialty. And I'm going to tell you how you could investigate your doctor. Just go to cbssacramento.com and we'll have some links there. But there's some simple things you could do at home.
I mean, clearly in the inactivity of the medical board, you better do your homework here. That's pretty clear according to this piece.
It's pretty slow with many of these investigations.
That's scary. Okay, thanks.
You bet.
Dave?